Hey everyone, it's Vinny. I am back and it is now time to recolor my hair. It's been a little over a month. It's been about 5 weeks. So I am now going to recolor my hair with a demi-permanent color because I usually use a demi every 2 to 3 times and then I use a permanent hair color to cover the regrowth. So the color I'm going to be using today has been chosen, and I want to give a special shout out to my friend Billy. Shout out to Billy, he is awesome. And I'm going to try, I think he has a channel, I'm not sure, but I'm going to try to link it down below if he does. He's my Pokemon buddy. We've known each other for years. We've played Pokemon online, battled. He's one heck of an awesome friend. And the color that was chosen is going to be the Umberto Italian demi color in the shade 7.43 Red Cayenne. They're no ammonia formula. It's an Italian demi color. It has literally everything you could need to color your hair in this box. And it was a little bit pricey at Ulta. I'm not sure what I paid for this because I got this about a year ago, but it was definitely pricier from most, but it is well worth it because there's 2 applications and a total of 6 ounces, so it's more than enough for hair my length. I'm gonna be using 2 applications because I need it. You get 2 in here, so if you have short hair, you can get away with 2 uses. And this is the Red Cayenne, and when I saw this, it looks really, really red and super vibrant and like a hint of warmth, but this looks like a cherry red. I did my research on them, I looked at the reviews, and a lot of people said that their colors run dark. The color I was gonna do ended up much too dark on someone. It was like, I think a 5, or I was gonna do a 6. So I'm gonna try a 7. It'll probably come out looking like a 5 or a 6. So I'm gonna try this, and I also know that this will darken if you overlap. So you wanna do your root touch up, and then let that process mix fresh, and then apply it everywhere else. And I like how there are so many options to do this. You could do it in an applicator bottle, it says it on here. You could do a bowl and brush, or you can just squeeze it directly on there. Squeeze it directly on there, I really don't like that idea, personally. So I'm gonna go open this up. It only takes a 25-minute process. It's a quick demi. Inside this box, you get this awesome brush. I'm gonna probably use a color brush because I have a better one. That's probably good for around the hairline and stuff where you wanna get just a little bit of color. I get my color sachets. It comes in the sachet, and I thought that was pretty cool and really creative. It comes with the color, the developer, and then the equalizer. So I'm gonna go see what that is about. And of course, because I smell everything, I'm gonna see if it stinks. Hopefully it won't. And I also get a trial size of the U shampoo, the U Renew color treatment, and the conditioner, so I get to use all these. I get the instruction sheet that I have read through, and I get a pair of professional gloves, which I like. They don't give you those horrible plastic sheets. So I'm gonna go get everything ready and set up, and I'll be back. I'm gonna put on a protective thing. I'm gonna do my skin allergy test. Make sure you do your skin allergy. I'm gonna just mix this and briefly apply it, and I'll come back when it is all finished. So I'll see you guys soon. All right, so now I am back, and I'm gonna be using the color. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix this. I'm gonna take the color, the developer, and the equalizer, put them in the bowl. I brought a color whisk so I can just whisk it up. And I know that this product did say that you can, all right, so I have read the directions. The directions are really straightforward and simple. It has the instructions for the touch-up, which is mine, so I'm gonna apply it to the regrowth, process it for 20 minutes. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply either the rest of it or mix another packet of it, which I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna apply to the rest of my hair, leave it on for 10 minutes. That's 30 minutes total, according to the instructions. And then what I'm gonna do is then rinse it and then use the shampoo and conditioner provided in the sachet. So really simple. You just cut it along the dotted line, and you can, I think, even split this up because it's, oh, I guess it's stuck together. All right. So let me see what this smells like. Okay, so this I think is the, this is the equalizer, and that smells nice. Color smells kind of funky, I think, if that's what I'm smelling. developer. Let me just open that up. The developer smells really nice. So now what I'm gonna do is just fold them like so and then squirt them right into my bowl. And it comes out like goop. It's clear, has a little bit of a gold tint. And I know the number system with color, it's generally the same. There is some exceptions with other lines. And a 7.43 is a golden red, like a coppery. All right, so I have that all mixed up. This is actually the easiest way to mix, in my opinion. And it kind of has like a floral scent to it. Now I'm just gonna mix this like so. And that starts to look a little deep when I mix it, so I hope it will come out nice. There's like a golden tinge to it. Oh, that smells really funky. All right, so I'm gonna go section my hair to make it easier, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm just gonna start applying for you guys. I'm only gonna apply like for a few, like a minute if that, and then I'll apply to the rest of my hair, and I'll come back when it's time to mix up the second batch. All right, so I sectioned the back of my hair so it's easier to do that. When you have this color, and this got really dark, I always get a second brush just in case, so I'm using a professional brush. The brush they use in here is okay, I think. So I'm just gonna take a little bit like so, and I'm just gonna brush it right on like that, making sure to cover my regrowth. And I should probably put on my gloves. I like the brush they include, but I don't think it's gonna be enough, so I'm gonna go get another one. So I will be right back, and I'm gonna try to film when I do this side, so I will see you guys soon. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna use my professional brush to make the color easy to apply. So I'm gonna just take a little bit, I'm gonna slap it on there. Ooh, poke myself in the eye. And all I gotta do is use the end of this, and it makes it much easier to apply the color. And this color is really goopy, so really be careful when applying it, because it's easy to spill this. So I will be on when I am ready to apply to my lengths and ends, so I will see you guys soon. Okay, so the color is on, and it's kind of hard to tell, but it oxidized really dark, but it started showing red, which I'm happy with. I was like, oh my God, is it brown? But I do have a quick funny story about cayenne red, because the shade is called red cayenne. So my one friend who's a hairstylist, I went in to be a model for her because she was practicing. And in that one salon, the one lady that was sitting next, 2 chairs over from me, she was pretty loud, and my friend who was a stylist was explaining to me she had OCD, and she wasn't kidding, because I remember she mentioned her before. This lady was dead set on cayenne red hair. She kept saying it like 5 times. I want my cayenne pepper red, my cayenne pepper red, da 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 da. Well, cayenne red is usually a warmer tone, so it does have some tones of gold in there. And I mean the copper, with copper and gold, and you mix that, it can make the hair kind of look like it's pink. So they were worried about that with her hair color. But the funny thing was, because her OCD was so severe, I mean, not that it was funny, but like the interesting thing, the stylist actually had to show her the swatch that said the shade, and they showed her the bottle that said the shade on it, and it was called cayenne red. Normally, a lot of professionals are taught you never ever show your clients a swatch book, but I guess this time it was very important. That was just my little funny story. I figured I would share. It was really like shocking. I was like, oh my God, they're showing her the swatch book, because I've never seen that. Most of the time you're supposed to trust the stylist. So I'm gonna go process this, and this does tingle a little bit, so I wonder what's in here. And the smell is really funky. It has like an earthy smell, so I think it might be like MEA or something. I'm not sure what's in here. Yep, ethylamine, MEA. So I will be back after 20 minutes, and I'll apply the rest of my hair. So I will see you guys soon. All right, I am back, so I'm gonna take the rest of this color that I mixed up a fresh batch, and I'm gonna apply it to my mid shaft and ends, and it's only 10 minutes total, no more, no less. You don't want it to get too dark because this is deposit only color and that can run decently deep. And it smells really, really funky. I did notice though on the pack it said little to no ammonia, so I'm not sure what it meant by that. But it stopped tingling, and that's a good thing. So I'll be right back when this is all finished and when it's all like dried and styled, and I will see you guys soon. All right, so this is my hair out in brighter light, and as you can see, it is decently red. It is actually really vibrant outside than it is indoors. I'm liking it better out in the brighter light, especially where the highlights are. You can really see where the red is. It's more of a cherrier red, even though it says like a cayenne red. I think it's cooler than the shade. I like it overall. I like how it blends the root area better, so you don't notice I have the giant roots. But it doesn't look like it lifted them, which obviously a demi doesn't. I know some demis have a little bit of lift. I don't know what volume developer they used. It could have been, for all I know, like 10 or 15. But I like it. I preferred the other glazes I used, but I like how this one, your hair doesn't feel dry after. It feels like the same. Overall, I like it though. It's a good product, and I will get a few shots indoors so you can see what it looks like in there. So I will see you guys soon. Hi everyone, I am back, and this is the finished result with using the Umberto Beverly Hills U color in the shade 7.43 Red Cayenne, and I am extremely impressed with the results. It is extremely vibrant, it is silky, my hair feels healthy, it looks nice, and from root to tip, it is perfectly even. It doesn't look dark or blotchy in any areas. And at the root area, what little grays I have are blended away perfectly. And you can see perfectly where the highlights are. The regrowth right here is not that visible anymore, which I like. It's been blended away. I don't think it's been lifted at all, but the other areas and underneath show different tones in it, and I like that. I was actually really impressed with this color because I personally thought that it was gonna run really, really dark. And while it did run a little bit dark, it did come out to the tone that I liked. Now, for the shade that it shows here, this really nice cherry-like red, it came close to it. It didn't quite get as light as that, which I kind of expected, but I was a little disappointed with that. I do wish that it would have been more vibrant, and I personally do wish that U-Color would add more red options. They would add more vibrant options for hair colors. But one of the things that I do like is that even though this product is $12.99 on the shelf, which is pretty pricey compared to other hair colors, you do get a lot for what you pay for. For $12.99, you get a full-on application for long and thick hair that's my length. You get 2 applications if you have short hair, and you get a brush that's included, you get the easy-to-follow instructions, and what I really liked was how you get a nice, generous size of the shampoo, the U shampoo, the U conditioner, and the U Renew treatment. And the shampoo was really impressive because it really smells very herbal, and the conditioner smells herbal as well. It smells very floral, and it doesn't leave your hair smelling like it, which is actually pretty interesting. The other downside though is that when I was rinsing the color out, it stunk, and like even having the color on my head, it did tingle a lot. So if you have a sensitive scalp, you might want to be careful with using this. The shampoo smelled nice, and I thought it was going to neutralize all the odor of the color, and it really didn't. And the conditioner, I thought the same, and it didn't. My hair did smell like the color afterwards, which is that gross, earthy smell, but eventually that dissipated. I did not try the U Renew treatment mask. I'm going to try that with the first wash. But that one smells really nice, and the shampoo, when I rinsed it, it did get all the color off, so I'm glad there was no staining. And the conditioner, because when I rinsed the color out, my hair was dry, and I was worried it was damaged, and it wasn't. The shampoo did make it silkier, and then the conditioner made it so I can just get my fingers through it. It felt silky and soft. It didn't feel knotted or matted or gross. So I like how I have many uses in here. I probably have 3 to 4 more uses of their shampoo and conditioner and about a month's worth of their treatment mask. The treatment mask is really simple. You just take a dime size and you apply it through and leave it on for 20 minutes. I will be doing a review of that separately, but their shampoo and conditioner I really recommend. I like it. The shampoo doesn't dry your hair out. And it also doesn't over lather, so I like that. It is concentrated though, so a little does go a long way. And the same with the conditioner. You don't have to leave the conditioner in a long time. You could just run it through your ends and your mid shaft because it is very powerful, and don't really get it on your roots. Otherwise, it will make your scalp feel oily. So that's all the good things I like. Minus the odor and the tingling. Do I think it was worth it? Yes, I do think it was worth it. And I would highly recommend UColor to anyone that does not want to go to a professional or they're trying to save a buck while still getting really nice and affordable results at home without damaging their hair. I did not find this damaging at all. I really like it. I like how the packaging is made. It looks eye-catching. It's made to be really appealing. I like how it tells you all of the instructions. The instructions are very easy to follow. It gives you professional gloves, and they're not the gross gloves that come with the other hair colors that are like plastic bags. They're actually good quality gloves that I like. And you have multiple options of applying this color, whether you want to just apply it right from the sachet and just squeeze it on there, or whether you want to use a bowl and brush like I did, or use an applicator bottle. Now, my own personal thing was that if I were to use this again, I probably would have done an applicator bottle because it is really liquidy. The bowl and brush, I ended up using a professional brush, and that is my other tip. If you use this product, get a professional brush because the brush in here is nice, and if you don't have it, you can make do, but it is very small. And when you're applying color, time of is the essence. So even though it was liquidy, you could still apply it with a bowl and brush. It wasn't going to splatter everywhere. I like that. I like that if you got a little on the countertop, it would wipe off. It didn't stain my scalp or anything. So UColor, I would rate it a 4 out of 5 only because the odor and the tingling, it was really like bad. However, the color, I do wish it would have been more vibrant, but I am happy. So I will be on with more videos. I want to give you guys just a quick look through of what my color is like. Really, really nice, vibrant red. And it actually is decently warm toned. I did notice though that the color had a very purple base to it, so it suggested that the color was cool toned. It was actually fun to watch it change color because when I mixed it in the bowl, it came out clear, then it had a tint of yellow, and then it turned really, really dark. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be brown, which it wasn't, thank goodness. And then it turned a really, really deep red, and rinsing it out, it was purple, so that was pretty interesting. This might have like a violety base, so I am pretty impressed overall. And I'm gonna show you guys, see like underneath, you can see the highlights where I did the balayage of myself, and I really like that. I'm gonna try to get a shot out in bright light that I will put on before this. So like, comment, subscribe. I'll be on with more videos. I'm gonna be doing a does this color last with this. I'm gonna see how it fades out because I assume it's gonna fade out lighter. And then in those videos, I wanna have you guys vote down below which color I should do next because I think I'm gonna just do a demi again. Maybe I'll do a permanent, I'm not sure. So I will see you guys soon. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.